Dave, that's 4 runs in 4 games against the Brewers. What are they doing so effectively?
Great question. I think obviously they do a good job of pitching. They throw a lot of quality pitches with their entire pitch mix. This guy was good tonight. Didn't make many mistakes. The comeback sinker to the righty, the slider, the cutter. Will squared a ball up for the double play ball. Outside of that, we really didn't threaten. They don't walk guys. And so it just seems like, yeah, they're pitching us well. And tomorrow it's not going to get any easier with Peralta. So, we just got to come back and think we're pitching well. Tyler pitched really well tonight. I thought Haesong was fantastic defensively, and we gave ourselves a chance, but we just couldn't muster anything together tonight.
Does it concern you that you faced good pitching lately, Houston and Milwaukee, and haven't done very well against them? How much of a concern?
I don't know if it's a concern. I think it's one of those perfect storm kind of plays in the sense that some guys are just haven't been swinging the bats well, and then you're running into good pitching on top of that. And so that doesn't really bode well for run production. But, tomorrow's a new day. We got to reset and, be ready because those guys aren't going to feel sorry for us. And, Freddie's an all-star. So for me, we got to get on the fastball, try to scare him out of the zone because this is a guy, again, that just doesn't walk many guys. And, we got to find a way to be on the offensive tomorrow.
That stretch against good pitching is also coincided with Max getting there. Like, how much does that kind of impact your destiny going forward?
It has. It does. We still got a lot of good players in the lineup. But, yeah, there's a certain line of demarcation when Max is not in the lineup, what happens to our offense. But we still got to find a way to weather it and score runs without him. So I think that the compete, the intent to have good at-bats is there. It's just we're just not finishing off at-bats and, putting hits together. Certainly, against these guys and, the last, however many days it's been.
How are Shohei and Will doing?
They're doing well. I think Will took one off the neck or something. But he's fine. Shohei's fine as well, so they'll both be in there tomorrow.
How much more positive has Tyler been to start back?
It's been really good. It has. I just think that he's been able to stay in his rhythm, stay in his delivery, just be in compete mode. And it's nice to see the 99s and then the sliders playing. And so there's swing and miss there. There's efficiency to the pitching. So all that stuff, it's been really good. And to get him through 6, it's just another building block for Tyler. And I think he's in a really good spot. So he's healthy, feeling confident, and, we're better for it for sure.
You mentioned Kim's defense, but how much has his offense also helped keep him on a regular basis?
It's been great. It's been great. He's with Max being down. He's getting some runway to play, call it 5 days a week, and he's making the most of it. And so I just thought tonight caning is a really death on lefties and trying to continue to put him in good spots to have success offensively, but he's doing everything he can to warrant staying in the lineup.
Tyler, how did it feel out there tonight? You hit 100 on a couple of pitches.
Yeah, I felt good. Felt timed up. Just good after the break, feeling good.
When you're out there and you have that feel coming out of the break, does it give you confidence to know that you're back to your old self?
Yeah, I think I've been feeling good since rehab and making changes and stuff, and yeah, I feel solid right now, so if I can keep going.
How about the slide step? Notice that tonight. I know obviously they scored the double out of the stretch, the slide step, but how did it feel overall pitching that way?
Good. I was doing it at the beginning of the year too, but it's been just, I think the more I do it, the more comfortable I get with it, and it feels good.
Going back to last week when you talked about trying to be athletic, now is it just as simple as turning your brain off a little bit more when you're out there and competing a little more? How would you describe the mentality that you've had the last couple times out there?
I think it's it's a fine line, I guess. It's not turning it off completely, but it's not I think when I'm feeling bad, I resort more to all right, how do we fix this, as opposed to being this is what I got today. let's just go get it. And I think a lot of that was due to the changes, and I'm just in a better position right now to go out and be athletic.
Is that kind of like when you're losing your command a little in the fifth, just kind of battling through that? And
I think just pitching, I guess. It was just kind of some innings are better than others. Still felt good then, and I think it was just I was able to go back out in the sixth, and everything felt timed up, and it's good to go.
How encouraged just have you been with these two starts coming back overall when you look at them?
Good. I think my biggest thing is just like the recovery and the like throughout the week, and I've been feeling really good, and that's just I've been feeling great.
Did you think that you would have this level of feel after the rehab? Has that been something surprising for you?
No, I think just pitching is kind of like a volatile thing. Sometimes rehab feels great. Sometimes you come back, it just kind of ride the wave a little bit. And I think having that time off and then getting my feet wet in AAA, and then just having the consistent starts has been helpful for me. So it kind of felt weird in the beginning, but I'm kind of getting into how I feel normally.
Leaning more on the two-seamer, what is that giving you here?
Yeah, I think it's just sometimes when I'm ripping off everything, it's like the one pitch I can be late with, and it's in the zone. And I think I don't necessarily have to be perfectly timed up for it to have a lot of movement. I think if I'm late on it, it's kind of my go-to. I relied on it pretty heavily today.
Both of these starts have been against the Brewers. How have you been able to navigate the same lineup twice and do well?
I think Will calls a great game every time, and then defense was great. I think it just kind of switching up more kind of four-seam sliders last time, and then a little bit more sinker. Slider wasn't great today, more curveballs, and just switch it up and trust Will and just kind of feed off with him.